It says upping carbs for muscle growth. How many and examples of good options? Please and thank you. And one thing I'll say with that is, I mean, there's so many, I can answer this question in so much detail, and so can you. We can go into like, how many carbs are you eating? How to structure your carbs throughout the day around your workouts? What's most optimal? What types? Blah, 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 blah. All the stuff that we talk about. But I would say that one thing that I've been talking about a lot in my group and with a lot of my clients, because I've noticed this actually the past month with some people asking different things and like making adjustments and trying out different things within their own nutrition. People change things up way too fast before actually seeing what's working. So if you are going to implement a certain change in your diet by maybe this is just a random example, maybe you up your carbs by 40 grams a day. This is super random. If you're going to do that, stick with it for 2 weeks minimum before you make any conclusions on how you're feeling, how it's working. If you make any changes to anything else, 2 weeks minimum. I think that we are so fast to switch things up and feel like it's not working, or like we're like, oh, I did that for 2 days. I didn't see any benefit. I'm going to change it, or I'm going to switch back to what I was doing or change something else. Don't do that. Change one variable, stick with it for a minimum of 2 weeks, make your assessment from there, have an Excel sheet, a tracker, keep notes, track all that stuff. That is where you're going to actually see, okay, if I'm implementing this change, is it actually working? It's not going to be in 1 day or 2 days. You need time to see, because there's so many other variables in our life that can affect how we're feeling, and that can affect what we might be getting out of that. So 2 weeks minimum, any changes, if anything under that, you're just wasting your time, in my opinion.